Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it!
Yeah, he's not gonna fight himself. Camouflage.
My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Careful!
Now you see what I can do!
Tiger stop! Go for the big boy!
Ignite!
Dance in the wind!
This one's mine!
Here goes!
Water blade! Wind!
Thanks, Shion.
Rising from the shot!
Where is its weak point?
Light acid raging cascade!
Oh, there it is.
Here I go! Blue escape! Covering wind! Searing gale! Slack! Vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
No shot! One more! Here I come! Blue take this! I'm gone! You're finished! Take this! Searing gale!
This one's mine.
I'm not one! Swallow blade!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun? No way.
No. Can't get... Here! Come on!
You have to hold on.
First strike! First strike! That's it! You're done!
Tiger blade! I'll be saving this one.
Now I'm in the groove! That's it! I'll smash you!
Tempest circle! Tiger blade! Where was that came from? Lunar corruption! I'm gone! By the power of one! Raging storm!
That freaking does it! I'm on it!
I'm gone! Raging storm! Mega ray! Dance in the wind! Searing flame! More for the battle!
Just one more!
Tiger blade! More where that came from!
Atomic punch!
Time. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malika!
Here, let me help.
I'm on
Cool.
I'm on a roll now. I'm on it.
Take this! Where are you going?
Tiger Blade! Eat this!
Here, let me help.
Piercing roar!
First aid!
It's on!
I'll fix you up. Thank you. I can't do anything.
You pay for that!
Bring you back from death to this.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Open the door. All right. I still have some fight left in me.
Burn in hell!
Raging
Win!
This
Here I
one's
come!
mine.
Mirage!
Go in.
Here I come!
Take this.
Win!
Tiger Blade.
Mirage!
Lunar corruption. Here goes. Gemini off. Lightning condemned. This one's mine.
Take this! Blue escape!
Tiger Blade. Searing
Take this!
Blade. Look shot.
Inferno Sword! Blue escape!
I'm gone. Plenty left.
Mirage!
Tiger Blade. Lunar corruption.
Swallow Blade!
Lunar shot.
Severing wind!
Take this.
Rising!
Tiger Blade. Wind astral energy.
Swallow
Now.
Blade! Rim up!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Lightning. I'm gone. Here goes.
Take this!
Take that.
Inferno Torrent!
I can carve through armor.
More Zuko?
Keep calm and take them down. Tiger Blade.
Searing Gale!
Over.
Swallow Blade! This one's all mine!
I'm all here.
Swallow Blade!
That move.
Here comes the big one!
Thanks, Kitara. Here, let me help.
Stay away from my friend!
Thank you.
Searing Gale! It's over! Try this! Inferno Torrent! Swallow Blade!
I'll heal you
You
all.
picked the wrong fight!
Where are you going?
Here I come!
Going in.
Wind!
Here, let me help.
Mirage!
Tiger Blade.
Severing wind!
Sleep now.
Shattering the
There.
pieces!
It's over. Lightning. This one's mine. I'm out of arrows. Hey,
Swallow Blade!
going in.
This should do it!
Tiger Blade.
Wind!
Do it.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
You're
Yeah,
mine!
boy.
It's on! Try harder! Not a chance!
Look sharp.
One more! Here I come!
Tiger Blade.
You're finished! Try harder! Now! Eat dirt! Silvering arrow!
Let the marksman handle it. Tiger Blade. Lightning. Look sharp. Here comes. Here's the heaven. Burn up.
Escape! Swallow Blade! Wind!
Better.
Searing Gale!
Air thrust. The pole cut. Dance in the wind. I'm ready to go.
Try this! I owe you one!
This one's mine. This one's mine.
Swallow Blade!
Tempest. Piercing roar. Here it comes. On your toes, everyone. Will this help? Don't get in my way. I can't heal you forever. Thank you. One's mine. Tiger Blade.
This one's all I will lose!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar.
This should do it!
I'll heal you all. Photon Flash. Raging.
Thanks!
Guardian Dance in the wind.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Not today!
I can carve through all. This one's mine. Lightning
Everyone!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Here's a healing art. First aid.
Their arcs were interrupted.
Try harder! Now! You're mine!
I'm almost in time.
Hot praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
It's this it?
The power of light! I'm on! Alright! Healing Thanks, Shion. Hurricane! Watch this!
Swallow blade!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
Going in! This one's mine! Take this! Tiger blade! Here's a healing arm!
Ready and ready!
First aid!
Over.
Lunar corruption! Flaming meteor!
I'll smash you!
By the power of water!
Look sharp!
Searing flame!
Denied! Piercing
Here's evil!
That freaking does it!
going in!
Lunar corruption!
Tiger blade! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
I'll bring you back from death's
Got it
abyss.
better!
Resuscitate!
On guard!
Into the
Light up the dark! All right.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
That's
it!
Eternal Demon
Look sharp!
Healing!
I owe you
Look
one.
sharp!
Go!
Here I
I'm
come.
only getting
Going
started.
in! Going in!
Dragon Shell!
Flaming meteor!
Be still!
Going in!
Rising
Where are
Crescent!
you going?
Take this! On guard! That's it!
Slash! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Right!
Not my fight!
Swallow blade!
Ready to go!
Turret!
This one's mine! Alfred!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship? Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
They can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act, as the Lord of Elde Menancia. Go. To Mahag Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did.
He killed your brother after all. Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all. Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all. Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all. Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renin. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream? What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renins?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renin supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with the Renin Lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
If Dolan perfect evades an enemy attack, his defense become heightened and his raw gain momentum, re-extending his range. His parries will also rise, landing enemies land crickets and more often.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
Not really.
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
Nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danin lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elde Menancia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Oh, so it's wind now. You can get the neighboring round mountains from here, but it's supposed to be a treacherous path across the steep mountain. The problem before we get there, you can see by the Rain's Lords to go fishing over there. They say the former guardsman Miguel was accused of intended assassination, but turned out Danon was the loyal one. I have to work more diligent than ever to protect my loyalty Lord Dohalim. That damn Miguel is something else.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's
actually
not
that
actually
is
as heavy
the-
as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before. But looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elde Menancia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzelik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danons and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.